You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rockin' if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my true.
Hi guys, so I'm here today to talk about my goals for 2019. I also want to do my 2018 recap because I just sort of want to go back over it a little bit. So stay tuned. I'll try and make this as interesting as possible, as interesting as, you know, someone sort of just talking about themselves can be, but let's give it a go. Okay, so I guess we'll start our journey in 2017 because that was the year where I became a mother, and all I wanted to do for that year was just learn to be a mum, and I definitely achieved that. So then fast forward to the end of 2017 when I went to go try on clothes and buy some new clothes for the first time since having Arthur, and I tried on clothes in a few stores I used to shop in, and I ended up sitting on the floor of one of the fitting rooms crying my eyes out because nothing looked good anymore. I was sitting at a size 8 to 10, which I used to be like a size 8, so it wasn't like I'd gained a lot of weight, but it was just that my body type had changed. So all of a sudden I had these wide hips. These hips are never going to go now. This is just the way they are. I had this little pooch that sits there from, you know, the extra sort of skin that you get when you carry a baby. I breastfed, so my boobs were small and saggy now, and just everything was different. Everything sat different, and clothes that I used to like, you know, it had been however long since I'd bought proper retail clothes. So it's probably like, I don't even know how many fashion trends since then. And I feel like when I went in, everything was cropped as well, which really does not help somebody who is coming out of sort of the maternity world. But I just cried, and I didn't really think about clothes for the rest of the year. And then I know that going into 2018, I said, I will learn to love this body, this new body that gave birth. It carried a child for 9 months and it produced this wonderful baby. I will learn to love it for all it is. And I can happily say that I did that. I've embraced different fashion trends I've tried, and I've tried shopping and all sorts of things, and I really have enjoyed experimenting, and I'm going to definitely continue to do that this year. So a low light of last year would have to be when someone smashed into my car. I was driving along with Arthur in the back, and this lady wasn't looking. She told me that she was distracted, and she ran up the back of our car. It was gone for about a month, I think, while it was getting fixed, and then we only just got it back and somebody else ran up the back of it. So obviously I was not feeling safe in the car at all, one bit. So we got it fixed and we sold it, and then we bought this big family car, and it was such a great experience. I've never bought a car from a car dealership before, and so this was really exciting that we, you know, got to go in and they had the ribbon on it. It was so exciting. So that was something that happened last year. Another highlight of last year was we moved house from a 2-story townhouse to this beautiful home that we're in now, and I feel so lucky that we've got plenty of space to run around, and Arthur has his own playroom and bedroom, and then another sort of play area in the like dining space. We just have a little room to grow and breathe. So another highlight of 2018 was exploring with Arthur and watching him grow and interact and get excited about things. We went to a lot of parks and we did a lot of messy play, and we just did a lot of learning together, and I think that was just one of the standout highlights of the year. So now let's get into my goals of 2019. Oh my god, 2019. I have a few goals that I'm going to try and manifest greatness out of. The first one being this platform here, YouTube. My main following is obviously over on Instagram, and I wanted to branch out to YouTube because a few of you wanted to see me over here as well, and I think you're a little bit more interested in my life, which I don't get why, because it's kind of just standard, but I mean, I am interested in people's standard lives, so I can kind of get it. So yeah, I want to make sure that I make regular content. I want to try and do 2 videos a week. I want to share with you my life, my hobbies, the things I do with Arthur, and just life. So I've been writing down over 50 ideas in this beautiful journal that I got from Kmart, and hopefully I can bring to light some of my ideas, and I hope you guys can bear with me. Not all of it's going to be like top quality, it's all just going to be real, but that's me, and that's my brand in a way. That's me. Just a Melbourne Mummy is it. Life is good, it's bad, it's ugly, it's messy, it's in focus and out of focus. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the ride. So my main goal, I'm still working on self-care and self-love going in from last year. I think it's important to always have a goal every year to do something to do with self-care and self-love. So my self-love for this year is going to be some separate me time. So my goal behind this is to get in touch with my hobbies and have fun and let loose and, you know, do things that I want to do outside of being a mum. Obviously, I love being a mum. I'm a mum every single day of my life, and, you know, always doing stuff with Arthur and activities and going places, and I don't want any of that to stop because I love all of that. But I also want to get connected again with friends and family, relationships, and just myself and my inner happiness again. And then there was a couple of spurts last year. I think I went to the movies with a friend one time. I went roller skating with my best friends. Kenny and I went on our one date that we've ever been on since having Arthur. Oh geez, maybe I can only count 3. But that's the thing we do as mums. We say that we can't do things for ourselves. We, you know, put it down to mum guilt. But you can't pour from an empty cup, and you need to be happy to create happy. And I know for myself, so the 1st of January this year, I took 4 hours to myself and I went op shopping, and I came back so unbelievably happy and not feel guilty that, you know, Arthur has to have a day with his daddy, or if we want to go on a date, then Arthur has to have a day with his grandparents. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's so fine. I'm not leaving him every single night to go partying. So yeah, I'm not leaving him for days on end and this and that and the other. I'm literally just taking a time out and going to do something fun for me, and I'm not going to feel guilty about it. If anything, I'm going to feel proud of myself that I can do these things and I know that it's okay. And so that's my goal for this year, and I'm going into it with such a positive mindset. I'm going to take a couple of days a month where I take half a day to go and do something for me, and that is so fine. That is absolutely fine, and I urge any mum to watching this, please do it, because you are owed it. You do so much. You do so much for your children and for your family, for your home, for everything. You are owed time too. You are not just, you know, a caretaker. There's more to you than that. And so with that, I think it's going to help me with my goal of having more of a positive mind and reacting better to situations. I feel I'm so, like, built up with anxiety and stress and stuff because I don't have these releases, so that little things aren't blown out of proportion. I want to make sure that I'm taking care of myself. I haven't been to the doctors since a very long time, since I think my 6-week checkup, so I'm going to make sure I go to the doctors. I want to feel more stress-free. I'm so lucky with all that I have, and for some reason my mind just wants to be anxiety and angry and concerned and stressed, instead of just going, hey, look at your life, it's pretty great. So I really want to take care of myself, yeah, just like mentally and just separately, and consider myself an individual, not an extension of my child. I am me, I am Cody, and I am here, and I deserve to feel good. So a few books that have really started to inspire me already. Waste Not. And this is just about, obviously, sustainability. I'm really big believer in each person can make a difference. I already am really big into cloth bags and the beeswax wrappers for instead of cling wrap and stuff like that. So I want to do more this year. So that's another goal, and I've got this beautiful book to help me out. I also have a book called Be Mindful and Simplify Your Life, and this is just about how to be more mindful and stress-free life, decluttering your home, accepting others' flaws, and just not letting shit get to you, pretty much. The last one is Be Your Own Fairy Tale, and I think every person in the world needs this book. It's basically about how to create your own fairy tale, like boosting your own confidence and creativity, build like positive energies, and just like, yeah, being your own fairy godmother and, you know, girl power, because you can do anything if you want to. So that's my goal for 2019. I'm trying to be the best version of myself this year. I don't have goals to like travel or to do this, that and the other. I just have, my goal is to be the best version of myself this year. And if I can do that, then anything is possible, and anything that comes along, I'll be able to overcome it, or I'll be able to take opportunities because I'm being who I should be. So yeah, that is my goals, my personal goals for 2019. I hope you guys want to stay and watch the journey and see if I can be who I want to be by the end of the year. Let me know what your goals are for 2019, and let me know if you share any of my thoughts, and let's have a bit of a discussion about it below. And yeah, so just give me a like to know that, you know, you're rooting for me, that you're in this with me. And yeah, if you want to subscribe, that would be fantastic, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!